welcome back to another edition of Ulon.Life. I am your host, P.E. Son Keller, Chicago street activist. And of course, I got my co-host tonight with me, the one and only Lamar Record. We are getting ready to have a really good show. So as always, you guys, I need you guys to get your pens out, your cell phones, because we're going to be moving fast. Man, we just want to make sure everything goes good tonight. Listen, real quick, I don't know if you guys at home, I know my Facebook and Instagram and all these tweet people can't see it, but for those live at home can see these beautiful blinged out glasses. This is Aikichi Creations, and you can contact them at 708-968-1935. Definitely a non-for-profit, and we want to show them love and support. Move this way just a tad bit. Listen, just want to say, man, we love y'all, and man, let's do it. So, real quick, the reason that we're having our season premiere with my young rebel activists is because me and Lamar go way back, and I really want to say that, you know, it's an honor to show the younger generation, because the younger generation is really who we want to touch tonight. Our theme is, and this is for all my people at home and you guys on TV land, our theme is, what can the older generation, especially men, of course women too, but especially men, give. What does the younger generation want from the older generation, all right? So for you guys, you know what I'm saying, you guys might want to, you know, chime in. If you've got any ideas, again, get your pens out because we're going to give you a lot of information. We got resources and jobs, so we're going to get down. All right, let's get it cracking, you know what I'm saying? So, Lamar, real quick, you know, as we're starting this first show, when we want to do we want to give this show its credence, right? Yeah. And we want to show some reverence toward a beautiful sister who is an angel now, and she had not had a chance to really live on this planet long, and that is Cecilia Thomas. Lamont and I were on TV for her, of course, with my boy Tio, a couple other activists, you know, my boy Paul, our sister Sharon, my wife was on it, you know what I'm saying? She definitely went, man, and did a beautiful from mother to mother, ode in far as losing a child. It was very endearing and touching. And so we just want to take a 10-second moment of silence for Cecilia. Thank you, Queen. All right, so Cecilia was 5 months old, and the city really got to see, I think that was the youngest so far up to date of just a beautiful life, you know what I'm saying, going too soon. But again, God has a plan. A lot of times we just can't question it. We just have to understand that when a child is taken that young, that quick, automatically that baby's back in bliss at home with the father. So we're not going to, you know, go there with that issue. But now coming to the physical, we just want to reach out to the younger generation to say that, you know, enough is enough, and we definitely want to show some love. So the topic tonight, again, is what can the older generation do to kind of show some support or love? What does the younger generation expect? Lamont, I'm going to give you the floor for a minute.
Yeah, definitely. So let me just introduce myself, if I may. My name is Lamar Record, formerly known as an activist here in Chicago. Of course, I'm a father now, 3-year-old baby girl. So things have shifted. I am now a certified life coach with a life coaching company, been in business for over 2 years, and also working on my certification for mental health. And I strongly believe that is something that we need definitely in our communities, especially communities that is predominantly fulfilled with trauma and hurt. And to answer the question, I strongly believe that the older generation, and to support younger people, I believe the older generation should seek to understand before being understood. What do I mean by that? I mean older people really taking a moment to listen to what young people are going through. And there's no secret that there is an intergenerational disconnection, especially in Chicago, but really just everywhere. But if we have elders who can take a moment and ask, what's wrong? What do you need? How can I help you? And not be judgmental while also not having the answers for young people. And it's no secret that elders have a lot of experience, have more than a lot of young people. But because young people are so hurt and traumatized, they don't have the patience themselves to listen.
Right. So in listening, as you could say about for the older generation, sometimes it's just not talking, right? You just want them to listen. So is it fair to say that because of that, they can meet somewhere like in the middle.
Definitely.
So as the older generation listens to the cries and the pleas of the younger generation can, even though they give them that moment just to listen, they can kind of step back too and take another step forward and listen when it is time for them to talk.
Right, that part right there.
Cool.
And you know, young people now, they don't have a lot of support within families. You know what I'm saying? Kids at home can't talk to their parents, and so you see how kids are. I don't believe kids are bad. I believe they're misunderstood and that they just have behavioral problems that needs to be that we need to pay more attention to. And oftentimes a lot of young people, especially kids, they act out because they're missing an outlet for somebody to talk to, no parents to talk to. So I believe when elders bring back that motherly feeling and the father, that calming father feeling, the nurturing back to young people and instill that to them and help them deal with their emotions, then I believe that when we meet there in the middle, we can stay right there in the middle.
Nice, good stuff. So real quick, as I always say, get your pens out. So we're gonna give you some real quick knowledge, real quick, and things you guys can put down. So then we got a program coming out called Understand and Cope with the Stress, Pressure, and Problems of Relationships, Family Life, and Work. Now this is a free for everybody. It's a governor state, and you guys can call 708-534-4545. Again, this is free to families, to people who are going through stress, problems. I want you guys to reach out. We have free counseling. You guys can't beat it. 708-534-4545. Now, we also have a Phalanx Family Service is podcast and research team. They are 20 hours per week from ages 16 to 24. You guys can't beat it, so I need you guys to call. Man, hit that share button so you guys can get your blessing, all right? Now, getting back to my boy Lamont real quick. Lamont, so where's all the anger coming from? Why is the younger generation so mad right now? Why do you think they're so mad?
Young people are mad because they losing. And what I mean by losing, I don't mean by somebody talk to them crazy and they start talking back crazy to them and they feel as if somebody got the upper hand on them, they're taking the L like that. No, I mean young people are losing people left or right. Young people don't have the capacity to deal with their own mental health, but also they don't have the preparation on how to get healing for the trauma that they have endured. Young people have so much backed up trauma, pain, struggle, and hardship, so backed up that it's all they know. That's literally all young people know. And young people get frustrated. You see now in this generation that there's more young people doing everything on their own than it was back then when you was a child or even when I was a little younger. You got kids who and I always say this, when there's a crisis when babies have babies. And I really believe we are living in a time where it is not a standard no more. It's not it's not like a limitation to when it comes to our kids having kids. It's just they can just go do whatever they want to do. But to get to the point of the answer to the question, young people are not getting healed for any of the trauma or pain that they've experienced. And the more that they deal with it, the more they lose, the more young people or friends they lose, the more drugs that they do, the more alcohol that they consume. It's only adding more gas to the furnace. And so and from the look of it, ain't no turning of the temperature down on that thermostat.
Right. Okay, so again, 312-834-8020. Ulon is definitely here. We have counseling. We want to give you jobs. We want to keep the young people busy, especially this summer. Keep them off the streets in the corner. That's our job, and we've been doing it great. You guys, we had a beautiful summer fest that just passed. We're getting ready to have another one. So I want you guys to call if you want jobs, work, if you want counseling, anything. We got food vouchers, clothing, whatever you may need, just to kind of keep you on track. Lamont is definitely, Ulon.Life. He's doing his life coach service. So if you guys want to know about Lamont, you can call us too, 312-834-8020. Also, Lamont is going to be on our website. Of course, it's the same as the program, Ulon.Life. Go there, you're going to find out a little bit more about what he is doing. All right, again, get your pens out now. Chase Bank is having an in-person hiring event Okay? So I want you guys to RSVP it. You can call LaToya Williams at 312-732-6931 so that you can secure your interview. It's Thursday, July 28th, and Friday, July 29th. It's at 10 South Dearborn on the 56th floor. Whoa, that's high.
Man,
56.
for real.
Whoa, now that's a skyscraper for you. But it's a hiring event, and they are hiring on the spot. Again, it's going to be July 28th through Friday, July 29th. Share this now. Bless somebody. 312-732-6931. So, there's another hiring event coming up. Now, this is going to pay you $16 an hour, y'all. Y'all can't miss it. Hit the share button. Bless somebody. Okay? And now, this only takes appointments only. No walk-ins. It's Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. $16 an hour. Now, this is Golden Touch Home Care. They do companionship, light errands, preparing meals, prescription pickups, grocery hiring. Now, there is no experience needed, people. Do you hear me? Call 630-524-7888. Again, 630-524-7888. No experience needed. Start you off at $16 an hour and we'll train. I need you guys to share this, man. Bless somebody. In fact, if you need it, I need you guys to keep pushing it out there. Man, each one teach one, and we don't stop there. Lamont.
Yes.
Okay, so now for our sister, Cecilia Thomas, this 5-month-old beautiful child, this beautiful baby, this innocent soul. You, and we were out there, we actually saw you. You did a not one, a not two, a not three, a 5-day camp out.
Yes,
correct?
Yes.
All right. Can you tell people what a camp out is?
So for me, camp out is when you want to get the attention of the community. And even if I speak about this, my experience of being out there. So first, when I went out there, when I heard about it, it brought me to I was in a moment of my heart where I don't think I ever felt the way I felt.
Right.
And this is a 5-month-old baby we talking about.
Right.
I haven't felt like that, and I don't think I ever felt as angry and frustrated the way that I did pertaining to the to this situation. And God spoke to me. He said, because she's 5 months, go out there for 5 days. And in the midst of it, I couldn't understand it. I think we all had our fair share when God begins to speak to us. He gives us an assignment, and we start asking questions, and we don't understand it. And I was in that moment. But I realized that even the Bible says, be obedient before making sacrifice.
Yes.
And so as I was preparing myself to go out there to call this lady out, to bring her to be exposed to the righteous hands of justice, and also provided a healing space for their community, even they're on that block, but really the community. And using my life coaching experiences out there as well for families in different parts of the homes or different parts of the block. And being out there has just been absolutely phenomenal. And so
real quick.
Yeah.
So a camp out. Explain to our viewers and everybody that's listening, what is a camp out? What did you actually do in I guess connection and beloved connection with this child? What was your mission to do?
My mission was to not just bring awareness, but to heal the community. And the camp out, if I can't speak on nobody else, but my definition of a camp out again is to catch the attention and willing to make sacrifices, being out there, sleeping on wood pallets. Trying very hard not to be in the rain, but sleeping on wood pallets, getting bit up by mosquitoes.
So a camp out, for those who still biting, I can't literally staying outside in the same
as if
area.
you was homeless.
Right, as
I'm
if
being
you were
honest,
homeless. So you basically stayed outside for her, for justice, for whatever your heart, wanted to plead to the community, and did not leave from that spot for 5 days. I mean, you might use washroom, whatever, but I'm saying you literally stayed out there. Man, can y'all give it up for this man right here, y'all? That was amazing. I know he did this because I actually went out there. I even brought you some to drink one time, you know what I'm saying, just to help him stay up. And this younger brother, man, really was out there on the street at the same location that Cecilia had gotten shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right there on 77th and South Shore. And as people know, that is not no, beautiful area, and it just was wrenching and heartwarming to know that this young activist went out there and literally camped out in reverence and in love for this beautiful child. Yeah. And so, man, that was love, man. That really was amazing. And Lamont has done this before. I knew you did a walk before. Yeah. You walked. Well, you tell the people about the walk you did one time.
Yeah. So, this God speaking to me as well. I honestly forgot because of what transpired, but I remember walking from about 95th. No, from the McCormick Place, King Drive, all the way to about 95th and King Drive, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was a shooting. I remember something happened with a shooting. Yeah. And I remember turning on, because, all the activists keep in touch with me. Yeah. And some of us said, okay, check out your little brother Lamont. He's doing this walk. And, as always, we cheer you on, you know what I'm saying? Because you're either one of our youngest activists in the streets right now. And so that's why when I interview him, I want other younger brothers and sisters to kind of feel that you can make a change as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we don't do it. Obviously the cameras may come, but we out here doing it no matter what. Yeah. When the cameras leave, we still out here doing it. When it's 2 or 3 in the morning, we get called, we out here doing it. There's no cameras, you know what I'm saying? We just go. So again, hats off to Lamont, because he's been out here doing it forever. I've always had him on the show, and then we always meet up out here in the streets when nobody's there. You know what I'm saying? We do this for real. So getting back to this younger generation, right? Yeah. So say for instance, a father is a father figure, to other children, right? And a son, because I know you can't speak from a daughter aspect, so we're going to talk to the sons right now, to these young brothers. If a son sees that his father, is out there for another family, how does that son feel? Because I know people have gone through this.
I believe. Okay, well, let me make sure I'm getting it right. How would the son feel if the father was out?
I always taking care of other households, but not spending time as much as he should.
Okay, there we go. Of course, unloved, no doubt about it. Unloved, and I think just that alone, right there, just even it hits it right in the bud. Feeling unloved can lead to a lot of different components and aspects and attributes of that boy's life. And I think another thing that it's not being mindfully taught or focused on pertaining to what's being displayed in front of our sons. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, son can see his dad taking care of everybody else but him. And he also see the dad fighting a woman, fighting a mother, fighting the other siblings or whatever. That son will grow up to believe that that's what's expected in a relationship with a woman, or when he decides to have a family. Right. And so it's no doubt about that. From kids, I believe about 1 to 7 years old, they are paying attention like none other. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that kids have the secrets to living a peaceful life, but they can't tell us the secret because they're babies. Right. And so when they get older, they begin to forget what the secret is on living a peaceful life. And even speaking to the fathers, on the father perspective, that right there, I think you asked me, it go to show you that some of the responsibilities is not put in place for that father, and really understanding what really needs to be done. And I can go down the list, but just hit it right there.
Awesome. So let me ask you this, and this is something a lot of young men have hit the inbox and asked me. So I'm gonna ask you, what is more important for a younger brother to receive from his father? Time and I guess time and love, or finance, money?
Time and love.
And why do you say time and love?
Time and love is definitely what's really needed in this city, and especially in the world, especially from a father. But you can spend money and get money back, but you can't spend time and get time back. Right. Say that again.
Awesome. Y'all hear that?
You can spend money and get money back, but you can't spend time and get time back. Right. Now in this generation, young people, they used to value the money.
Right.
About some years ago, maybe when I was younger, and coach, when you was young, money was a thing. People needed money, they valued it. You get money, you valued that.
Right.
Now in this generation, they don't value it because it's easy. And money is very accessible. Look at all the scamming, look at the PP loans, look at the tax refund fraud they're doing, everything. And so they don't value that money no more.
Appreciate and working hard for it, right?
That part. And young people, they don't understand the value and the worthiness of time. And so I believe that father investing, that's the thing right there, investing time in love, in energy into kids or into their kids, that's something that a kid can hold on to forever. Same with my daughter. My daughter loved me because of not me being present. She loved me because I'm being active. And what requires to be active is time.
Exactly. Now give a quick shout out to your daughter, her name?
Yeah, Daria Record, 3 years old, that's my baby girl.
Yes,
it's my heart, everything to me.
From a really good dad. So listen, real quick. All right, we got one more thing for y'all. So security officers, $16 an hour, free uniforms, hiring for afternoons and nights. July 12th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Rush Hospital in Oak Park, right down the street, 520 West Maplewood Avenue, Oak Park, Illinois, 60304. Need y'all guys to call 773-754-1939. Okay? Again, hiring on the spot for afternoons and night shifts, July 12th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. You guys hit the share button. Bless somebody. Call 773-754-1939. Another good thing about all the Instagrams and the Facebook and everybody, if you hit the share button, you can always rewind and go back and forth and get it for yourselves or your cousin or your mama, whoever needs these jobs. All right? Let's see. Hope Foundation, Hope Center Foundation, Olive Harvey offers course for 18 through 24 years old. Free forklift classes, CDL class, certified, Six Sigma certifications, paid partnerships, and intern opportunities. Call 773-371-2346. You guys at home who's watching live on TV, 371-2346. Area code 773. You get a free laptop, a free gift card. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't beat it now. Forklifts, CDLs, Six Sigma certifications, all right? Hope Foundation, Olive Harvey. Call, find out the information and when you can go. All right, now, free programs for men 18 years old and older, residents of Chicago, and has contact with the criminal justice system. Now, this is for all my guys. I want to say this for last. Anybody who has an X on their back, you know, man, you guys need to, this one's for men. Next week I'm going to do the ladies. But this one right here is for men with criminal backgrounds, okay? Call 773-526-8161. Hit the share button. Very important. 773-526-8161. Also for homeless individuals will provide transportation and assistance. Do y'all hear that? Okay. So I just want to say, man, we love y'all. And listen up. We're getting ready to wrap this up. Again, every week we're going to hit you hard. Man, we love you guys at home. It's very important that you guys understand. Call Ulon. Ulon is always on the streets. We're here for you guys. 312-834-8020. If you miss anything and you want to find out more information about jobs and resources throughout Chicago, I got you. All right? 312-834-8020. My boy Lamont showed up today, man. I really love you and I appreciate you stopping by, man. Quick shout out to anybody.
God.
That's it, that's
God,
all.
that's it, that's all.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we love y'all. Again, each one teach one, and don't stop that. Holla back. Peace.
Blessings.